John, tell the audience about Gary Sprake at Anfield.
Well, we played a match at Anfield one. This was Gary Sprake, right? And I made a lot of mistakes anyway. And
he was a pretty boy, wasn't he?
Pardon?
Pretty boy.
Pretty boy?
He was a pretty boy, yeah. I'd rather play with an ugly goalkeeper than a pretty boy. With Gary has a pretty lovely blonde hair. I fancied him myself. But he was no good as a goalkeeper. But we played at Anfield, made a lot of mistakes, but we played at Anfield one day, which Liverpool Leeds in those days, the big matches. Mm-hmm. And he picked up the ball just before half-time on the right-hand side of the penalty area, and Terry Cooper's the left-back. He was going to throw it out to Terry Cooper. And there was a lad called Ian Callaghan, who was a terrific player, played for Liverpool. And when he was going to throw it out, Ian Callaghan was closing down on Terry Cooper. So he changed his mind and pulled it back.
Threw it to the net.
Straight into the goal.
Back in the net.
And the disc jockey at half-time played careless hand. But the situation that happened in the Champions League final, you have to be serious again, didn't just happen in the Champions League final. No. It's happened over the last 2 years at Liverpool. Mm. And the one thing you cannot carry, well, you can't carry anybody, but the one thing you cannot carry is a goalkeeper. Because somewhere along the line, they're going to do what they do. That's what makes them a bad goalkeeper. And that's what you do in the cup final. And I would agree with Liam. Like 20 minutes, Liverpool totally outplayed Real Madrid, who aren't the Real Madrid that they were last year or the year before, by any means.
Okay.
By any means. But that's Klopp. I mean, before the match, you could sense a sense of optimism. That's what he gives players, this freedom. Like, I played under a man, Don Revie at least, who didn't give us that freedom, right? If he'd give us the freedom, we would have won much, in my opinion, won much more. But he gives them that freedom, which is great. It's a great thing to have.
It's the exact opposite of Jose Mourinho, right?
No, talk about that if you want to talk about it. But in Klopp's case, he does give them, even before the match, the players were prepared to go out the first 20 minutes, we're going to get on the ball, we're going to do this and going to that, which is great. Yeah. That's a great attitude to have. But you have to be realistic. You have to also be able to tell defenders, you've got to defend as well at some stage, and particularly with a goalkeeper, right? I keep coming back to this. I don't think Klopp is realistic. I think he's brilliant at what he does in certain situations. But in football, you have to be realistic. And in Klopp's case, if you've got a goalkeeper like Karius is, he's a bad goalkeeper.
Yeah.
Right? And if you're going to win the Champions League, I think you can get away with it, but you don't often get away with it. And they didn't get away with it.